Flip in place. A little bit of movement, but a swing back in towards King, and he's off the mark.
Yeah, we saw the nature of the surface yesterday, Hazy. It was pretty skiddy coming on, and it was quite difficult up front, particularly.
There's a catch, and it's taken. Early wicket, that's what they wanted, South Africa. Really important that as far as the home side are concerned, to upset this opening stand.
Looking for the ball to shape in, does shape in a touch, but still finds the outside end. A good catch by Hendricks, having to take it low, having to lunge forward a touch. And this is the ideal start for South Africa. Win the toss. They pick up an early wicket.
Oh, it's a beautiful drive for extra cover. That is cream for 4. What a nice way to start for Johnson Charles.
Yeah, beautifully caressed through the cover.
A little bit short. He doesn't have any problem with anything in that region, Johnson Charles. He's got that away for a boundary. So 10 off the first, but a wicket has fallen as well again. That is a magnificent stroke. That's high over cover. 1 bounce 4. Brilliant.
Yeah, last 3 deliveries now.
Charles has gone straight. Not right out of the middle, I don't think, but it's hit powerfully for 4. Yeah, this is fine effort. That's out of the middle. That's racing away for another boundary. Parnell has not got it right.
Yeah, that's a flat bat. Flat bat of note, almost like a bit of a tennis.
Slice that away. And that's a boundary first up. Janssen now. Welcome to the crease, Marco. That has just disappeared for 6. And a fine catch as well. What a good grab that is.
Put the new bowler under pressure, and he sure has put Janssen under pressure with that shot.
Rabada off the edge and away for 4. And Quinton de Kock wrong-footed. Gone at it again. This time it's out closer to the middle of the bat. Up in the air, and it's over. Oh, tantalizing for David Miller, who's on the boundary square. Bang! Oh, that is hit. That is hit so hard. Don't worry if you're on the banks. It's not troubling you. If you're in the nets, maybe.
Implications for Kyle Mayers. That could be classed as assault and battery on the cricket ball.
Oh, watch that fly. My. Helped on its way leg side. And it's all the way for 6 more. Ah, wonderful stuff this from the West Indies.
Yeah, not the greatest of ball there by Shemo. I think probably trying to get into his pads as he normally would. Got that horribly wrong, unfortunately.
Bang again. 6 again. It's raining 6s.
Indication of what their target score is. I think the West Indies are looking at 300 the way they're kind of going at this point in time.
Just like that.
Well, he's done well to reach it, first of all.
Oh, he's got that. He's got that all right. He's got it fine. That's gone for 6 too.
Referred to bowl at Kyle Mayers, but Charles is hogging the strike.
That's all right. That is a wonderful strike. Easy as you like. A good cricket shot. And the West Indies are already on 125. That is a sumptuous shot to bring up the half century. So good from
1 year. That might be it.
Might be it. It is it. Michael Janssen has struck. South Africa absolutely delighted. Let's go back upstairs to the commentators.
Taken South Africa apart. It was an interesting point that Rusty van der Dussen made. He didn't think the bowlers had missed their length too much. It's just the power of the stroke play. Too good. What? Bomb it in. That's going to be out as well. So Paran goes. Things change quickly in this game. You've always got to look at that scoreboard and imagine 2 more wickets down. Well, 2.
Up with a quality one first up to the batter who's just come to the crease, and then another variation back in his strength. So in 4 deliveries he's picked up 2 wickets, and all of a sudden it's rocked this West Indian innings. So those first over went for 20.
Oh, that's a good hit. It's gone hard and flat. You want to watch that in the crowd. That can damage humans, that sort of shot. Very fast hands, isn't he, this Johnson Charles? He's off. See the speed. Well, this is in slow-mo. need a lot of bat speed.
Cleared that front leg. This is actually his highest score in T20 internationals.
Magala bowls a slower, drifting full toss that Johnson treats with complete disdain. Oh, hello, he's done it! He's done it! He has crushed Chris Gale's West Indian record. A fantastic innings from Johnson Charles and a memorable stroke to get to 3 figures. What a moment!
Yeah, it has. It's been remarkable, hasn't it, Mark? An exhibition in striking. He's absolutely middled everything he's gone after. He's shown some finesse involved as well. But it's the power hitting that will make the headlines. And he'll get many, many messages when he turns his phone on later about this performance. Everyone around the world would have appreciated what they've seen here today.
As Neil Mackenzie spotted, there's been a bit of touch to go with the power. And he pretty much predicted it. He felt it was a great pitch to bat on.
He's definitely, with your interview, Mark, he's definitely summed up conditions well. And
it's another 6 over extra cover. It's almost de rigueur. It's almost just the way it is. It's almost unbelievable how well he strikes. Strong man. A completely different thing now, even from 5 years ago.
Yeah, you get the plan here from South Africa. It's definitely trying to go the wide Yorkers, but unfortunately the length that they're hitting and the fact that sometimes they're not even hitting the ground is making it easy for Charles. He's able to get underneath it.
Well worth remembering how the ball flies here. And this is 6 more. I mean, my
South African bowlers are putting out there. They're bowling wide. He's hitting them over extra cover. They're coming slightly straight. He's just clearing that front leg. He goes straight back over Jansen's head. Rabada looked interested, only interested for a split second. That's back-to-back 6s.
Oh, that's clever. That's seriously clever. That is a man so confident he does literally feel he can do anything. That's a great ball, and he's got it. Marco Jansen eventually wins a battle out there against Johnson Charles. He's had a terrific return to the attack. 3 wickets in no time for him.
You can imagine all the false bowlers from the yesteryear who've been sitting watching us going, where's that in-swinging Yorker? Surely that would be effective. Well, he's got it in, and they might just be checking the front foot. But I think there's confirmation that it's A-OK. Round of applause, pat on the back from David Miller, who's used to exploits something similar to what we've seen here today. But a standing ovation he deserves, and he'll definitely get one because this has been a fantastic exhibition of striking and power.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing about cricket that the opponent can so appreciate the performance. And indeed, they stand to him at Centurion. 118 from Johnson Charles. Remember the name.
Is there enough? Is there enough? Yes, there is enough from Romario Shepherd. The crowd's hopes will raise momentarily.
Smiling, that's right out of the screws. Picked it up, the length was perfect to hit at the end of it.
Latches onto that one, just within his reach. Rothman flexing his muscle again.
Superbly. He hit the winning runs yesterday. There's another terrific hit. I want to know.
Latched onto it, air miles on that from Romario Shepherd. And it is caught.
There's been plenty of those, that's for sure. Sailing over the ropes by meters. Tens of meters. And that's another one.
Slow balls, attempted Yorker short balls. Enough on that too. Got to keep your eye on the game if you're sitting on those grass banks. Short ball goes, slow ball goes, everything's going.
And sought after in every team when it comes to the back end. He's one of those who plays cameos, effective cameos. 29 he has from just...
Exit. That is a good breakthrough towards the back end of this innings from Wayne Parnell. Powell's gone.
All the work that's done by South Africa right now is seriously important. National It's a healthy nick. Parnell was delighted. Simple catch to Quinton de Kock. That's his second confirmation from Ultra Edge. But it certainly was a handy knock.
6 of them trying to get that Yorker into leg stump, and it takes the West Indies to the cusp of 250. One shy.
I think he's going to be wrong, and I'll tell him when I see him.
And the final one is not the first, and it's not the last 6 we'll see at this ground here today. The West Indies have posted their highest total in a T20 international. And South Africa will have work to do. Was the king of Centurion for the moment, 118 from 46, the fastest century by a West Indian in this format.
Man, look at these figures. Look at that right-hand side, 16 and a half, 16.75, 13 and over, 11 and 10.75. You'd say acceptable. So if you go at 9.75, you're doing decently in the game. That's going at 13. So Rabada with no wickets for Jansen as well as Parnell. But a tough day.
Hussain to start. Leg side, and that's away. Boundary first up, and the crowd are excited about that.
He's got to be disappointed with that start as a son.
He's clubbed that as well. Back-to-back boundaries. They need to go with 13 runs and over. That's through the ring, and that's gone for 4. 3 fours off the first over is a good start. 13 for none. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a beauty. Quinton de Kock, sensational work.
Yeah, one of his real strengths, Quinton de Kock, something he's really worked hard on, is 15 off 6. He's got into 5th gear or 6th gear very quickly, and he's not looking like letting up.
That's the shape we're talking about, something that you just recognise there. He sets up.
And again, that's 6 more. They're in the pool, waiting for catches. There's 4 left.
Give it a chance to move through the air, but it's banged in short, and Quinton de Kock so quickly onto it. Carl Mayers, who played for the Durban Super Giants, would know exactly that he likes that.
Well, that's cracked away. What a shot. That's right out of the middle. Lovely sound off the bat from Reza Hendricks. What an over. 29 runs off that over. 42 for none. Playing with the ball as it slid in towards him and timed it absolutely superbly. And he goes straight and he hammers that one. That's gone for half a dozen. Another wonderful shot from de Kock. 50 up. Just outside 2 overs. Giving himself some room. He's hit that high. It's not going to be caught, but it is going to be stopped. I think it's stopped. Oh, let's hope he's okay. That's nasty. It's gone over there. Let's pick that up. One bounce, and that's gone for 4. Gee, it's raining boundaries. Unbelievable, this match. 3 overs gone, 62 for none.
Saw the...
Oh, he's decided to join the party. As Reza, all by 6. Slow ball, he's got that over the top. Had to do all the work, but he's got away for 4 more.
Yeah, that takes the score to 89. Best power play by Test playing nations was the West Indies, 98 against Sri Lanka.
Here's Jason Holder. And there's Quinton de Kock. It's 6 more. This is an exhibition with me, Ian Bishop and Kemba Bavuma, who knows Quinton de Kock so well and loving every minute of it, aren't you?
Quinton de Kock as well as Reza. I think they pretty much timed everything, found the gaps, found the boundaries actually. I think looking at where we are, we're way above the DLS as well as where West Indies are. So I think at this point in time we're going to...
And 6, flat, hard. Over to you, Bish.
It's an outstanding shot. I can't believe this onslaught right now. It's been excellent. Can't miss it, like simple as that. Can't miss the block hole.
But it's cruel, isn't it? The boundaries, the bats, power of the men. It's you get a pitch as good as this that comes onto the bat. The ball doesn't get stuck in the pitch here.
Really, that brings wickets.
Whoa.
Enjoy being here just on the net and socializing with people.
Yeah, well, they're probably enjoying sitting right here rather than that dugout there, because any of the South African players almost would have been beheaded by Quinton de Kock as these players here, the South African players who aren't playing, and they said they reckon that this would be as good as the 4-3-8 chase in the context of a T20 match. To chase down a massive score like this would be something formidable. 133 after 8 and just 126 required.
It's 4, I reckon. Yeah, well struck. It was about
9. What a magnificent 100 that is. It's his first. It's extraordinary. It has been a delight to watch, that's for sure. Outstanding work from Quinton de Kock.
Supersport Park erupts. He is so dangerous, is Quinton de Kock, and he has shown his wares here this afternoon.
Catch. That's high. Who's calling for it? Piran is calling for it. Almost overran it, but he took a very good catch in the end.
Yeah, sad departure. Handshakes to Quinton de Kock, and he's got his first 100, but unfortunately he's got out soon afterwards. Looked like it could have been a change up there from Reefer. It was a good catch in the end by Piran. He first of all negotiated the man at short 45.
Look at the dismissal.
Yeah, it was a good change up, wasn't it, Ace? See how he just rolled his fingers across it, maybe just gripped. It was a good length. And Quinton de Kock's eyes lit up. He saw maybe the change of pace. But have a look here. Was he going to go fingers up, down? And then the what's next?
Oh, Rousseau advances. Right down the middle, gets 4 runs.
Now, this has been his strategy. I mean, he had a few first.
Oh, he's cranked that up, and that's gone for 6. What a shot that is from Hendricks. He's got a 50 as well. 22 balls. So it's 12.50.
Reza Hendricks, the top draw.
Yeah, it was worth the wait. We haven't seen a maximum from him so far, but there's his first. And what an exhibition in smashing that is. Up and over.
.42 runs in boundaries. 52. Laying that off nice and fine, and that's another one. Back to back.
Yeah, I've always touched him. That's the shot I think we need to see more of in the T20.
That's clubbed. That's on the mound.
Yeah, once again, not even having any sighters. Riley Rousseau.
Out. And it's straight to him. He's annoyed with himself, and so he should be. Had an opportunity to really kick on, Riley Rousseau. It was set up beautifully by Quinton de Kock and his onslaughts.
This time he advances, tries to hit it over extra cover. You can see how the bat twists in his hands. Means he doesn't get the contact he's after. And he just...
Full toss. Short arm jab. 6 runs. Full penalty.
Today, where you're not going to get too much help up the surface, and if you're not absolutely precise as a ball.
On the sidelines, Reza. Oh, there's a wicket. That's a tame dismissal in the end. Carl has picked him up. They'll be happy with that, the West Indies. Now they're going to have a couple of batsmen in the middle who have only just arrived.
Talk about things I like to see more from batters, and this is another one I like to see more from the bowlers. It's almost like a slow ball bouncer. Look at the height it comes through and changes his shot. He decides to just try and carry it around to the leg side. Gets the edge on it, a healthy edge, and a decent take by Piran, who's still climbing. The third wicket's down, and is this the moment?
Full toss, slap, square, 4 runs. That is beautiful play by Markram. Went like a bullet. 8 off that over, 14 gone, 204 for...
Taken, brilliant from Romario Shepherd. Absolutely outstanding catch, getting low. Rodman Powell had positioned himself very straight. Whether that impacted the shot, we don't know.
And that has pushed the rate up. Then you go a big shot and get out. You bring a new batsman in. So West Indies have done a nice little squeeze here.
We've seen hit it like a tracer bullet, and that's a fantastic catch. Not easy catching here with the background. Holder happy with his work. Miller, now he gives himself a little bit of a chance.
Hit it in the gap. The mid-wicket was very, very straight. Good gap finding by Markram. Latched onto it. And even if there was a slowdown, there's so much boundary hitting prowess here. couple of strikes right back on top.
29-20 balls, but it's needed a fantastic shot.
There's been bat swings today, haven't there?
Four runs, 4-6-4. Just 25 required now from 19. In the gap. This has been some run chase, a historic run chase. It will be. With 19 required, this crowd has seen something special.
The extra cover region.
Magnificent again. It continues. And oh, what a chase to this point. Man. Oh, yes. And you could go on saying it.
Use those reviews.
Banged away. It's a beautiful shot. Heinrich Klaassen. 4-man in reason made light work of it. Away it goes. A single. A historic one. South Africa win by 6 wickets. And it is a record. A record run chase in all T20 internationals. 259 they get to. Fitting too that it's the skipper out there who gets them over the line. All on the building, the foundation set by Quinton de Kock with his maiden T20 International 100. After a quite stunning display by Johnson Charles for the West Indies. Entertainment galore, if batting is what you like. Entertainment galore if you decided that you wanted to spend your Sunday here. They won't forget it, none of them. Those watching and those who played in it.
20 game in terms of you don't come, spectators don't come and watch to not see boundaries, but I think this was probably a little bit overdone. But it's great.